What's going on, guys? This is Joe, and I am back for another, albeit the final, Rivals of Ixalan pre-release pack opening here on the channel. I love me some pre-release packs. Pre-releases are my favorite events. We attend those events, and we open a bunch of product there. I got, for the final pack, my favorite of the D20s, at least from this main cycle that we see all the time of the five main colors with no variation. I prefer the white die personally. I like it a lot. It's different because the non-white die have the white numbers and the colored background, and this has the solid white background and the black numbers and set symbol, and I personally prefer that. They're different from all the other ones that way. Then we have the kit itself, the pack, etc. Let's go ahead and take the inserts out, and then we can look at what we get in terms of... We'll leave the packs on the side. We'll start with Ixalan, as we always do. The older set goes first. And our promo is Slaughter the Strong. In pre-releases, this card is fantastic. So if we get the opportunity to put it in our deck, if we end up playing part white, we will do so. The foiling pattern, it's always hard to see in these sleeves, and I still try to keep them on for value's sake. Foiling pattern's okay. I'm getting a little bit of glare there, but yeah, I like it. I think it's pretty cool. So, leaving Slaughter the Strong on the side, like I said, we will start with Ixalan first. We have a Slash of Talons / Watley pack, and we will see what we get out of that. We start with Mark of the Vampire, Frenzied Raptor, Slash of Talons, there it is, it was on the pack and there it is, Queen's Agent, Ixali's Diviner, Opt, Blossom Dryad, Storm Sculptor, Grazing Whiptail, Rigging Runner is the first uncommon, Verdant Rebirth is the second, and a Walk the Plank, very nice, is the third. And our rare or mythic in our first pack is a Fell Flagship. It's a vehicle. The vehicles in this set are not amazing. This is a rare one. If we do end up with a bunch of pirates, that would be pretty cool. And this might work out nicely there. Behind it, we have a foil rare in Repeating Barrage. This card also really good. If you have the mana for it, it could work out very nicely in your favor. So there you go with a Repeating Barrage, and it's in foil, which is always nice. Behind Repeating Barrage, just an island. It's one of the Jace Islands, and a dinosaur token. We have two Ixalan packs, so here is the second with the Fire Shrine Keeper on the front. And the pack art on the other one was Slash of Talons, so here it is. Slash of Talons, Mark of the Vampire, Sure Strike, a Queen's Commission, Shorekeeper, Jade Guardian, One with the Wind, Ixali's Keeper, Water Trap Weaver, a Blinding Fog, Navigator's Ruin is the first uncommon if we want to be super janky and go for the mill strategy, Heartless Pillage, and a Bright Reprisal. Some nice removal here as well. And our rare or mythic in this pack is a Herald of Secret Streams. If we end up with a Merfolk strategy, this card's pretty cool. Merfolk do like putting +1/+1 counters on each other, so this could work out very, very well. Behind the Herald, we have a Plains and a Treasure token. On to Rivals of Ixalan. We start with Angrath. I would not be upset opening this guy. And inside of it, we rip the pack in half. Okay, we have a card that we could have opened in Ixalan as well. A Raptor Companion, Spirewinder, Brazen Freebooter, Moment of Craving, a Naturalize, Secrets of the Golden City, Tillinali's Crown, Strider Harness, Deadeye Righauler, Gruesome Fate, Strength of the Pack is the first uncommon, an Arterial Flow is the second, and a Raging Regisar is the third, a gold uncommon. And our rare or mythic is a Dire Fleet Poisoner, Flash Death Touch Pirate. It's an option. We did get that Fell Flagship, so maybe we go Pirates? Who knows? We also got that Repeating Barrage, so that could work out nicely in our favor. Behind the Dire Fleet Poisoner, one of the Flip tokens, and a Merfolk token. 3 packs left. We go to what I like to call Brine Seer, or Brine... No, it is the Brine Seer. I call it Brine Storm, because it's the Brainstorm Merfolk. We have a Rascaraptor, Raptor Companion again, Spirewinder again, Brazen Freebooter again, Recover, Plummet, Martyr of Dusk, a Sworn Guardian, Colossal Dreadmaw, Luminous Bonds, very nice. Sea Red is our first uncommon. Pride of Conquerors is the second. And Oathsworn Vampire is the third. And our rare or mythic is... Wow. Okay, well we have a mythic in Watley Radiant Champion. I forgot to mention the last pre-release kit that we opened on the channel. If you missed it, it might be tagged at the end for you to go watch. It was terrible, so spoilers, you might not want to watch it, but it was literally one of the worst I've ever opened. This is starting out pretty nicely. This is a Watley Radiant Champion. Very, very nice. I don't know how it would work in the deck or if we would even put it in the deck because we've been talking about pirates, but this is still a very nice card to open even if you're just looking for some value. Behind Watley, a mountain and a treasure token. 2 more packs left. We have the Frilled Death Spitter first. And inside of it, we open a Sun-Collared Raptor, Sun-Crested Pterodon, River Darter, Goblin Trailblazer, Knight of the Stampede, Fathom Fleet Border. If we're going pirates, this card's fantastic. Kite Sail Corsair, speaking of pirates. Bombard, nice, removal spell. Jade Bearer, Pitiless Plunderer, speaking of pirates again, is our first uncommon. Hornswoggle is the second, and Pirate's Pillage is the third. And our rare or mythic in this pack is an Induced Amnesia. Gorgeous art on this card. I like it a lot. And it's a Story Spotlight card, which we care about quite a bit on this channel. I believe there's a foil in here. There sure is, but it's a foil common in Plummet. Not one of the foils that you want to see if you're looking for value, of course. The foiling pattern's okay, right? The sky in the background looks nice in foil. That's about it. Behind Plummet, we have a Swamp and a Merfolk token. We have 1 pack left. It is the Moment of Craving pack with the Vampire on the front. Let's see what we have in here. We have already opened 1 Mythic out of the kit, plus a Slaughter the Strong, which is not bad as our promo. We have a Mist-Cloaked Herald, a Goblin Trailblazer, a Moment of Triumph, Crashing Tide, Araska Frailback, Dusk Charger, a Martyr of Dusk, Impale, Jade Bearer, Soul of the Rapids, Sky Marcher Aspirant is the first uncommon, Curious Obsession is the second, and another Pirate's Pillage, second one, is the third, and our rare or mythic, our last rare mythic, is a Bishop of Binding. Who knows, if white's good enough, maybe it makes it in. If we play Watley, this could work as well. This card is very, very interesting. Behind the Bishop, just an island, and a City's Blessing token. So guys, I don't know what I'm going to do yet, to be completely honest with all of you, but we did open some sweet stuff, and I will leave you looking at these two. Let's see if either of them make the deck that I will show you in just a second. So guys, in honor of this being the last pre-release pack that we are opening on this channel, and obviously, because I wouldn't just do it for the hell of it, I did it because there was enough to support it. I made 2 decks, and I'm going to show them to you one after the other. This is the first one. This is the one that, if you want to be shiny, if you want to impress your opponent, this is the one that you go with, because to be honest with you, this has Watley. This has Slaughter the Strong. I know it's kind of hard to see it, but it's over here. I promise it's just still in the wrapping. It has the Bishop of Binding as well. It has double Martyr of Dusk, double Raptor Companion, double Slash of Talons. There's the Moment of Triumph, Pride of Conquerors. We got a Luminous Bonds, Queen's Commission, Bright Reprisal. There's even a Strength of the Pack up here at the top end, along with a Colossal Dreadmaw, which will be a little bit easier to cast along with Sun-Crested Pterodon and things like Grazing Whiptail, because we have a Knight of the Stampede as well. I threw an Araska Frillback in here because we were kind of running low on playables, to be honest, but I think I made this green-white deck work out, and I like it, to be honest. I think I like the other deck a little bit better, and you'll see what that is in a second, but I want your opinions, because along with this being the deck, we have backup, and the backup is in the form of not 1, but 2 plummets, one of which was foil, as you guys saw, and 1 naturalize if we really need it, just as, you know, some sideboard in case we come across some stuff that might need to be gotten rid of. So here's the first deck. Kind of keep it in the back of your mind. Feel free to go back and forth between the two of them, because my question for today is, do you think this one is better or this one? This is the pirate deck that I was talking about while I was opening the pack. It did end up coming together, I think, pretty nicely. It was only red-black. We didn't really have room for blue, despite the fact that the blue was okay. It was just okay. I think the Spire Winders kind of lead me down the path of like, oh my god, this card's, the blue is amazing, but I think red and black really worked well together. I did end up going with the Fel Flagship. Obviously, we were talking about being flashy in the last one, but we do have the foil Repeating Barrage down here. But we have a little bit of a lower curve, obviously only one 1-drop like the last deck, but we've got a lot of 2-drops. Double Goblin Trailblazer, now I'm just mincing up my words here. Sun-Colored Raptor plus the rare Direfleet Poisoner. We've got the Walk the Plank, Moment of Craving, and Sure Strike, so we've got straight removal, and then 2 combat tricks. We've got the Fathom Fleet Border, which works well for our, I think we ended up with 6 or 7 pirates total in this deck. There's a Queen's Agent at top end because it's something to have at 6. I did put 1 Brazen Freebooter in here, which is a pirate, but I wasn't quite sure. I mean, like I said, down here we have Bombard, we have both Pirates Pillage, we got the Impale, double Mark of the Vampire. I put the Gruesome Fate in as well because sometimes if you're trying to be more aggressive, as the pirate deck tends to do, if you end up running into a stalemate of some kind, but you've gotten them low enough, using things like Repeating Barrage and maybe Gruesome Fate to get in those last couple of points that you need to bring them down to 0 is super helpful. My question is, I'm usually not a big fan of Heartless Pillage personally. Sure, they can discard 2 cards, and if you attacked with Raid triggers giving you a treasure, but I'm not sure if that is better than just putting in the second Brazen Freebooter. So in addition to telling me if you liked this deck versus the Watley deck better, the green-white deck, let me know what you think about Brazen Freebooter versus Heartless Pillage in this deck. Let me know what you thought of any and all of those things in the comments down below. I would really appreciate your feedback, letting me know what you think about my deck building skills. Feel free to, maybe be nice, but feel free to tell me if I'm wrong. I always appreciate that. So anyway, guys, this has been another product opening here on Geek for All. I have been Joe. Once the logo pops up on the screen, you can click that and it will allow you to subscribe to our channel, find out when all of our videos come out. We have these product openings every Monday, and we have story reviews with my fiance Amy and I, Magic Story Reviews, every Thursday. Thank you guys so much once again, and as we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.